Hello and welcome back to another tier list video from me. Now this is being posted to YouTube, so for those of you who aren't aware, because of my copious amounts of music I post, I also like to do tier lists on TikTok, but with the uncertainty of that existing or not in the next couple of months, I figured I'd just start recording them and posting them to YouTube instead. Now this one is a very special episode, as I'm going to be reviewing yet another entire music album from a friend of mine. And again, disclaimer, I don't own any of the music I'm going to be showing today. It all belongs to ADRIAN, who I will be linking to in the top corner, hopefully right now. I'd also like to make mention that this album is called A Message to the Past, which is, as the name implies, a message to his past self. And I will be doing all 6 songs on the album in this video, as why would I not? I'm on YouTube, I have an unlimited time frame, I can just put them all in one video. As for normal tier list rules, it's an S through F tier list. And actually that ties into showing off my criteria, so let's get right into it. Okay, so for the criteria for this album, it's the exact same as the last time I reviewed an album, but instead of just having you look at that on TikTok, I'm just going to read it out for you real quick here. The first thing up is the title, where I'll list the title of the song. The next category is ranking the title out of 10. So like a 1 out of 10 is an awful title, and a 10 out of 10 is the best title I've ever heard in my life. The type of song categorizes it as like an instrumental or a vocal or a mix of both or whatever may have you. It'll say that there and I'll read it out. Nostalgia, basically if I feel a sense of nostalgia during the song, I will take note and rank it. Next category is banger. Basically, if I rock out to the song while recording and editing this, then it's getting a higher score. And one comment is just making my remark on the song itself. This also leads to then the rank, which I'm debating whether or not to show you before I do the big ranking. So it could be a surprise, or you might just know and just have no reason to watch me put everything on a list. That being said, let me get right into the album cover. Alright, so this album cover is of ADRIAN himself wearing the best way I can describe it is like those Daft Punk helmets. It's kind of emulating that. And he's got his blue and purple lights up. And honestly, it's a very good album cover. And I just wanted to take a minute to highlight that, as again I've plastered numbers all over his album cover. But yeah, this is the album cover, and I'm really proud of him overall for both the album cover and the album. Now with that out of the way, let's actually get into reviewing some music. Alright, for song 1, the title is Lullaby. The title out of 10 is a 7 out of 10. The type is vocal, with instrument, of course. He sings a bit, and there's little speeches in there, little bits of text that he speaks. He's like having like a conversation with someone. I don't know the lore behind these songs, unlike the last album where there's lore I understood. I don't have the full down low on the lore on this time around. Anyways, Nostalgia is 10 out of 10 because it's a lullaby and it makes me feel like a kid again in the best way possible. Banger was a 7 out of 10. It was a pretty good song, but I don't believe I would want to turn this on in the car when I have other options available. And one comment I would like to make is this song is what it says on the cover. A lullaby, but it's definitely got an ethereal component to it, which I enjoy immensely. And the rank I'm giving it is A tier. on to song number 2. So for song number 2, the title is Home. The title out of 10 is a 5 out of 10. The type is instrumental. The nostalgia is 4 out of 10 because it's a dubstep song. I'm not really that nostalgic for dubstep. Banger is 10 out of 10 because it is a certified banger. You're gonna have to listen to the whole thing. It is chef's kiss. One comment is definitely love the dubstep vibe this song has. The drop was incredible. And rank is S tier. On to song number 3. Alright, so for song number 3, the title is Lock Me Away. The title, out of 10, is an 8 out of 10. The type of song is vocal. Nostalgia is 9 out of 10, solely because I was constantly subjected to the instrumental of this song in the months leading up to its release. Because every time I hung out with this man, he would play it. So it's just stuck in my head. It's another certified banger, 10 out of 10. One comment I would give it is really good vocals and lyrics, as well as a solid chorus. Overall, a certified classic. And rank is again S tier. On to song number 4. Alright, for song number 4, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I am super biased towards this one, not in a good way. I'm not a fan of love songs right now. It's not really my cup of tea at the moment. So this one is probably gonna be unfairly ranked. But anyways, the title for the song is Love You. The title out of 10 is a 5 out of 10. The type is vocal. The nostalgia is 7 out of 10. The banger is 7 out of 10 because it's a good song. It's just... I have biases. And my one comment explains this perfectly. It says, it's a love song. Who could have guessed? I'm not the best person to rank these fairly, but it's still a good song. If that doesn't sum it up, I don't know what would. And the rank is C tier, because I said I'm biased against this song. Now on to song number 5. Alright, for song number 5, the title is Goodbye. The title out of 10 is an 8 out of 10. The type is vocal, with some good instrumental breaks. Nostalgia is 10 out of 10. A banger, it is 6 out of 10. One comment I would like to give is it gives me like old video game vibes at the instrumental bits, like the music as you're traveling through like an open world or something back in the day. I want to say Skylanders type vibes, but it also is like completely different than that. I'm going off on a side tangent. Anyways, the rank is B tier. Now it's on to the final song, song number 6. So for song number 6, our last song on this tier list, the title is Requiem. The title out of 10 is 10 out of 10. The type of song is instrumental. The nostalgia is 10 out of 10. Banger, it is 5 out of 10. Solely because this isn't like the kind of song you would drive down the highway to. This is the kind of song you just enjoy on your off time. Because it's a good song, it's just not something you want to put on the aux cord on a trip with your friends. One comment would be, gives me haunting yet comforting chills, and I really vibe with the piece. And the rank is A tier. With that, it is time to get to something special. So this is actually an unreleased song that I'm getting to talk to you about today. This is a promotion for it. This song is called Mirror, and it's featuring Robbie Clark. It's a collaboration between the two, Adrian and Robbie. And I'm going to play for you exactly the first 10 seconds of this song after I'm done talking. because I don't know how much of this I can play. I just have the whole song right here, but I'm only going to play you the first 10 seconds. Because I want this to be a hook, and then, you know, you'll want to go listen to the actual song. I do not own this song. This is a song made by ADRIAN and Robbie Clark. Credit to them for making the song. So I'm gonna play that 10 seconds now, and then we can get to the actual ranking. Actually, wait, before I do that, I was given a prompt here by ADRIAN himself, and it says, keep a lookout for his new song, Mirror, to come out soon with Robbie Clark. Alright, with that, I'll play the 10 seconds, and then we can get to the rankings.
Still never washed me.
Alright, sorry I lied to you all. I actually played about the first 20 seconds because I wanted to get, like, just a little bit of vocals in there. Because they're good vocals. Anyways, now for what we actually all came here to see, the ranking of each song put on a tier list. And boy howdy did I not utilize the bottom half of this tier list. Starting off with song number 1, we're going to be placing it into A tier, followed by song number 2 into S tier, followed by song number 3 also going into S tier. Song number 4, however, because it was a love song, is going into C tier. Song number 5 fills in the gap by going to B, and rounding it off, song number 6 is going into A tier. Now, this is 100% shorter than most of the other times I've ranked things. And honestly, that's because this video has gone on for a really long time as is. But other than that slight glaring issue, I hope you enjoyed today's video and you keep a lookout for the new song Mirror coming out eventually from ADRIAN and Robbie. And also subscribe to both of their channels and just check out their music overall. They make stuff and it's all good music. And with that out of the way, I guess I will see you next time, whenever that may be. So I will see you when I see you next.